Hey guys, it's Tuesday. Actually, in my mind, it's Monday, and my entire week is thrown off. I don't know about you. I love having that long 3-day weekend, but I just can't wrap my head around the fact that it's Tuesday. So I really wasn't 1,000% prepared for today because I still keep thinking it's Monday, but I want to say welcome to our new members. Hi, Angelo. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't even see that. But I hope you guys had a great long weekend. I know I did. I totally unplugged. I'm in the Cleveland, Ohio area, and we finally had some beautiful weather. One kind of rainy day, but for the most part, it was nice. So I got outside, I did some gardening, I did stuff that I just haven't been able to do. So it was a nice little brain break from, being in front of the computer all the time. So, and I want to welcome our new members. I'm so glad that you guys are here in our little community with us. I love this place. So I hope that you guys find what you're looking for in our little group here. And then I just wanted to give a quick reminder for anybody who was, thinking that they might want to join the VA school this launch. The doors are closing on Friday. That's this Friday, the 31st. And so it's about 3 days that are left. And honestly, I will be so happy when this launch is over because I don't like the sales part of things, which I know most people don't, but I do not like it. Like, I like it when it's done and we can work together and I can see you guys making progress, but like this part of it, I just can't wait till it's done. So just again, it ends this Friday, the 31st at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to get in now because our next launch won't be until September. And if you get in now, you got the whole summer to work on it and think of where you'll be in September. You will have that business going. So anyway, so one of the things that I thought we would talk about today, because it's one of the biggest questions that everybody asks, especially as you're taking the leap into being a virtual assistant, is where can I find clients? So, we've talked extensively about the work you need to do before you get to this point. But what I thought I would do, because we brought it up last week, is talk about one of the places online that you can find clients, and it's CraigsList. So I just thought that we could go into a little more detail about how that would look and the approach that you can take for that, because you can actually use this for any of those online job sites, like whether it's Indeed or I don't even know what's out there anymore. I don't even Monsters, Indeed, or what. But anyways, any of those online job boards is a good place because I have found clients there, and I know one of our members said that she actually finds a lot of clients there. So I'm just going to tell you like my approach that I took that worked. And this was years ago. It was actually just when I was starting to make that transition from being a virtual assistant to, I had the agency, kind of on the horizon, but I wasn't quite there yet. And I was really looking to do something different, get out of the scheduling job that I was doing and get more into doing like emails and, a little more creative work. I had played around with making some websites. And so I wanted to try to find, like a position that was, I don't want to say entry level, but, somewhere that I could kind of break into that little space there. And that's what I did is I combed through CraigsList. And, some days were, like hitting the jackpot and other days were not. So what I did is instead of looking at the area that I was typically working in, I looked in the area that I wanted to be in, which was more in the marketing area. And I would just look for, companies that were looking for somebody to, do basic digital marketing for them. And then I did direct outreach. And it was really funny because I can't tell you, and this was, quite a few years ago, but how many people just did not grasp the idea of a virtual assistant, and they would say, well, I really need somebody in the office. And then I would come back with, but what do you need them to do? Are they greeting customers? Are they physically filing something for you? Do you have to have them physically located next to you in your office? And when they thought about that question, they were like, no, I guess we really don't. So that was kind of a lead-in to helping people understand how I could do it virtually and remotely. So quite a few of them that I had initially got were actually local to my area, because I found that is a really easy way to connect with somebody when you tell them, look, I can come and I can meet you for coffee, or I can come to your business, or whatever it is. So I would go and we would have a conversation, and actually it was a really nice blend of being able to get out and talk to people and then come home and set my schedule and do my work. So that was a really good way for me to kind of break into not only a new area, to help people understand that people can work for you without you having to actually be in the office. And it just was like I loved it actually, because it got me out. And then it got me right back into exactly where I wanted to be, which was working from home. So I did that quite a few times. And actually when we started, starting to really look for work, when I decided that we were going to put the agency together, I just kind of looked on a bigger scale at that point. I wasn't looking for more of that small company or maybe solo or entrepreneur. I was looking for something a little bigger so that we could get some bigger jobs. But it is something that you are constantly going to be working at. And I stress this all the time. I stressed it in my webinar that I did last week about always doing sales and marketing. And we all fall on that. I know I do myself. I get into I'm really comfortable where I am. And then it's like, oh shoot, I need some more clients. So, we do that with the agency. It's literally the life of having your own business. But learning how to keep them and everything is a whole nother conversation. So, and upselling your services. But so I just thought I would give you a little insight as to how I went on CraigsList and was able to find clients that way. And it's not like it's not going to happen in your first time. Although I did kind of luck out. My first few times scrolling through there is where I landed one of my first, jobs. Let's say that was out of my, normal realm of expertise. But then, to keep going, you really do. You have to just scour that every day. And like I said, try some of the other sites that are out there. If any of you were on the webinar last week and you stayed through to the end, I had that PDF I put together. It was 68 places to find work as a virtual assistant. So there are a ton of places out there. You have to know what you're doing. Oh, I had no idea that a phone call could actually come through on a Facebook Live. How about that? So anyways, know who you're looking for. Be confident in you and what you're selling and what you can do for somebody, because it would have been really easy for me to go in and kind of flop and say, well, I haven't really done this before. But I was transparent in the fact that I said, look, I'm new to this, but I've been teaching myself, and this is what I've learned, and this is what I can do for you. And, when you make that connection with somebody, 9 times out of 10, they're really willing to work with you. If they like you, you're selling you, not necessarily your service. And that's a really big, important thing that you need to remember is you are the person that you are selling, that you are representing. So you need to be confident in yourself, in your message, and in your ability. And once you get that confidence behind you, you can really go out and sell yourself to anybody. So just keep that in mind, ladies. We're all, everybody has their own special, niche or special gift. Just know how you are going to present that to somebody, and then start looking. You need to actively be looking at all times if you are going to, grow your business and always have that pipeline of full clients. So thank you guys for being with me today. I know this was like a shorter Facebook Live, but I just thought, since everybody's always, asking how can I get clients or where can I find them, that is one place that you could start looking today. And that's a strategy that you can use, that you can walk away with right now and go out and see, see what you get out of it. And, if it seems like it's not working initially, you may just, all you need to do is look back and maybe tweak your message, or just make sure that first time could be a little rough for you. And just, know that, learn from that, and then make sure that you don't do it again, and then take that next step and just keep going. Always be moving forward. Always do something to move that needle forward. So I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week. It's a nice short week. Again, if you want to join the VA school, doors close in 3 days. So I really hope to see any of you that were interested on the inside. And otherwise, I will see you guys next Tuesday. Have a good one.